It's bad enough to imagine how it is to be left behind and abandoned and all alone on a desert island or something. But can you fathom what it's like to be the only human being, not even the only human being, the only living thing stranded all alone on an entire planet? That is what happens to astronaut Mark Watney in Ridley Scott's adaptation of Andy Weir's The Martian. Mark Watney is an astronaut, part of a team that is on a manned mission to Mars, and when a catastrophic event hits, he ends up getting separated from his team and is left presumed dead. And he is left behind on Mars, all alone. So, what do you do in that situation? And that is exactly what The Martian does, is to give you a very grounded, scientific, fact-based, engaging, fun, and considering the situation, entertaining ride of a movie. Andy Weir's novel, The Martian, was a sensation, and I have not read it myself, so I don't know how close the book and the movie are. But I can only imagine that the book may be bogged down in scientific facts and figures and information and equations and theories and all kinds of scientific stuff that probably you might find boring in like your standard science textbook or something. But the movie itself really moves along quite well, and you, with all the scientific stuff that's going on, you are never lost once. Drew Goddard's screenplay and Ridley Scott's direction and the performances by the actors all do a great job of bringing the audience along and making sure they're not lost in the process, because there is a lot of science in this film, and as you probably seen in the trailer, Mark Watney says, "I got to science the shit out of this," and that is exactly what The Martian does. It presents the science and the facts and presents it in a way that a layman can totally understand, and you are never lost. You get the gist of just what exactly Mark Watney has to do in this situation to get by, and then it breaks down like just how long things will take, why it takes so long to get there, why it's going to take so long to do this, what is the process that he has to go to get this done, and he lays it all out. And part of that is the structure of The Martian is that because like Castaway, Zemeckis' Castaway with Tom Hanks, Tom Hanks' character is left all alone to his own devices, and the whole movie focuses on him. Mark Watney, played brilliantly by Matt Damon, obviously is a scientist. He's on a mission to Mars, and so obviously a mission to Mars needs to be documented. So he starts activating all the available GoPro cameras for the mission to track his progress on his survival from when he first wakes up to discover that he's still alive and has been abandoned. So, but the great part about this is that Damon Watney talks to the camera, essentially talking to the audience, telling him what he's got to do at this given moment. And then on top of that, because he's all by himself, you can't really sit there and try to sort out what exactly is going through Watney's brain right now. And thanks to the GoPro use of the cameras, he's able to do like a confessional, totally say it's like what I'm thinking at this moment, and stuff like that. And that goes out throughout the entire movie, and and Damon is just gold in this movie. You just love Mark Watney thanks to Damon. But all the drama is not solely just on Watney's shoulders. The film also covers the attempt to mount a rescue mission to go back to Mars to get one man. And again, a lot of science is dropped during those parts of the film, and you are again never lost. You know what's going on. They completely explain to you what in between the interaction between characters. They're discussing what exactly needs to be done and how they got to do it. So I guess you could say it's just an entire almost like a complete exposition movie that is never boring, and just the whole science, and you get a great understanding of events and what these administrations, scientists, jet propulsion engineers, astronauts all have to go through just to get one mission accomplished. And when gravity Poirot's Gravity was great. It shows you how deadly space can be, and how unforgiving it is, and when you're on your own, as Sandra Bullock's character was, and how she had to find her way out of that, and that was a pretty powerful film. The Martian, on the flip side, is, while it doesn't achieve the level, at least for me it was, it didn't achieve the level of high tension that Gravity did at times. This is more like a by the book, more like a documentation of a by the book rescue mission, except this time it happened to be on another planet. The film features not just Matt Damon, we also get Jessica Chastain, Kristen Wiig, Jeff Daniels, Michael Pena, Kate Mara, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and for me, one of the great surprises, Sean Bean is in it. But what I loved about it is that it's Sean Bean, but for once, he's not playing Sean Bean. I don't see Sean Bean, like for example in Jupiter Ascending, I mentioned that, hey, Sean Bean's played Sean Bean. But here he plays the mission, the astronauts commander on Earth for mission control, and he's actually quite good. So all the performances are uniformly good, especially and the movie rests solely on the shoulders of Matt Damon, and he holds it up very well. You really get the gist of this character, his motivations, his mindset, where his heart is, and you really want to see this guy saved. And that is what holds you for the 2.5 hours that the film runs. I believe it's never boring, never too mind-boggling, never too confusing with all the science. It's just a entertaining, it would be kind of say fun ride, but it's just a entertaining film, I would say. So I would give The Martian an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely, hands down, probably one of Ridley Scott's best films in probably a decade, maybe since Gladiator. So this is Ridley Scott back in form and telling great stories without missing a beat. So if you like my review, hit the like button below. I included the link to the trailer in the description box, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of the reviews as they come in. So have you seen The Martian? Have you read the book? What are your thoughts about it? And did you like it, hate it? Please let me know and post something in the comments below. So until next time, I guess just remember, faith can get you only so far, but science will get you there.